Hello, day after Christmas, next update video. I haven't made a video for a couple months because there hasn't been too much to report on. Since, let's say, the second week of October, I haven't had any differences in my sight, any improvements, anything getting worse, nothing. It's been straight where it was pretty much since, we'll go with the middle of October. I don't have an exact date, but you know, the end of September, middle of October, I had changed my Idebenone dosage again and taken it down a little bit just because I wasn't seeing the results that I was seeing throughout most of the summer of 2011. And so I just decreased my Idebenone dose a little bit. I've been on 1,300 a day for pretty close to 3 months now. And I take one pill from Smart Powders, a 500 milligram tablet, and then I take a pill from Relentless Improvement, 150. So I take 650 milligrams twice a day. And you know, that works out for me and my schedule and, you know, all that stuff. It's a good idea to, you know, try and keep the Idebenone in your system at all times, but just the way that I've done it, I've kept it to 2 separate doses of 650. So I've been on 1,300 for a few months now, and about a week and a half before Christmas, I was noticing a little bit of improvements in the detail. Like, I was able to read 12-point font now, kind of. If it's one line all by itself, I can make out the letters for the most part. I mean, there's still an aspect of guessing involved. I can't just pick up any piece of paper out there and read it. That's not what I mean by I can read 12-point font. I mean, I have now read 12-point font a couple of times over the last 2 weeks. And again, that's this close, at an angle a little bit, and moving my vision all around. So it's not like I can just grab a piece of paper and say, oh, I could read all of that and just go through a paragraph. It is only lines that are by themselves. If there's a line above or below it, it blurs together still. But the detailed sight is improving. The stuff that matters, the central vision, so you can see streetlights and read license plates to drive. You know, I mean, gauging distance and speed. If somebody's not using their brakes, you're just going to drive right into them currently. But the types of things that I need to be able to get to that point, they're improving. So, you know, a Christmas miracle. I basically, you know, for the past month have been meditating, praying, you know, talking about I need a Christmas miracle of sight. And, you know, in the last week and a half to 2 weeks, it has been happening. It's started back up. I started this process June 30th was the first day I ever took any pills, vitamins or Idebenone or anything else of the kind. By July 20th, I was noticing improvements, and that continued until the middle of September. And then since then, I haven't really seen anything, and this is the end of December. So it's been kind of disheartening. That's another reason why I didn't make any more videos, is because who wants depressing news? Update. There's no update. So I've been working really hard. I still work out every day. I don't know if you can see the Bowflex behind me. Just got some more weight for that. Can't wait. And you know, eating healthier, all of the things I've been talking about. And another exciting thing I found out, found a product called Protandim, Protandim, and it's made by a company called Life Advantage. And I first came across it because Montel Williams, talk show host, was promoting it, and all of its, you know, the oxidative, you know, power to get rid of oxidative free radicals and things like that. And that's my main problem, is oxidative stress and oxidative free radicals. So basically this is a combination of 5 plants and it naturally induces the body to pick up production of SOD, or superoxide dismutase, which is, to my understanding, the best known antioxidant to man. And specifically, and I've talked about this a lot with the astaxanthin and the Idebenone, and now I'm adding Protandim in 2 days. And by the time I go back to Miami, January 10th is my next appointment, so it's only 13 days away. Hopefully I'm going to be on this Protandim for a good 10 days, and I don't really expect it to help out that much in between then, but over the next month I should be able to have a good understanding of if it's going to help, really kickstart things and turbo the healing of the retinal ganglion cells, their axonal pathways, and the optic nerve fibers and head and whatever parts. But superoxide dismutase is, I've learned, part of the gene therapy cure. As I understand it, the SOD is the mode or mechanism for the cure to get into the mitochondria. Not exactly sure. I got to do a lot more studying on this gene therapy cure, because there's a lot more information that's out there to be found. Just a matter of finding it. But things are going well again. I don't really want to update to all you people out there when things aren't going well. And by not going well, I just mean not improving. Nothing bad has happened to me since day one. There has been a couple of days where I've gotten sick after taking all these pills in the morning. The Idebenone, on top of everything else, can make you a little bit, have a little indigestion, burp, and I've thrown up all my pills probably 3 times in the last 6 months. So I wouldn't say that's that bad, but I am taking anywhere from 12 to 18 pills at once in the morning. So it can be quite a bit after eating and taking my vegetable drink. So it's improving again. So reading some font on the paperwork and stuff like that when it's alone, on a line by itself, there's nothing above or below it. I can make out 12-point font, kind of. I hope that in a couple of weeks, by the end of January, I really hope that it's improved a lot more. And the way that it's improving is, when I look at a piece of paper with a bunch of 12-point font on it, just regular piece of paper, the black kind of blurs out so that the letters aren't able to be made out with detail, and essentially they blur into each other. Well, the blurring has come down, kind of. Instead of like my finger blurring out to here, it's only blurring out to here. So the amount of disfiguring, I don't know how exactly to put it, but basically, if you have this and you know how I see, and you have it as well, you can understand how things blur out so badly. The blurring is wrapping itself in to be closer and tighter to what it is that's blurring. So less blur, more detail. So that's kind of how things are working. Instead of being this close to my monitor, I could be this close. So detailed reading sight is improving right now. Over the summer, it was mostly like colors. Playing pool. Wow, I can see way better to play pool with the colors and stuff like that. It's easier to pick out which balls are mine and which balls are not. 9-ball for the cue ball. I used to do that in almost every single game, and it's a way less occurrence now that I would try and use the 9-ball as the cue ball because of the little yellow stripe on there. I'm able to see that a little bit better now. But the detail sight's improving. And I got a job, I'm working now, everything's improving. So if you have this disease and you can't see and you've been affected, please don't give up. Try something for yourself. Desire to conquer.